This is a review of the Desire system by Dr. David Tian, who is also known as the Asian Rake, and I'm going to explain in just a second why that's important. You also may have heard of him as David Tan. It's exactly the same guy, David Tian. It's just that some people spell his name wrong. So what's it all about? Well, Neil Strauss, author of the bestseller The Game, calls Russell Brand the best natural seducer he's ever seen in action. That's important because Russell Brand is like a rake. A rake is someone who has the ability to move women with your emotions, like Don Juan. We've all heard of Don Juan as well. Now, David's system is about being a rake, using the science of mirror neurons to communicate your emotions to the woman, to make her feel the same thing as you. That's all this is about. It's very simple. It's about communicating the way you feel to the woman so that she feels exactly the same way about you as you feel about her. So you desire her, she desires you. So here is what you get with the system. When you buy the system, it costs $67 and you get access to the Social Man's members community. The Social Man is the company that is working with David Tian to bring this to you. So the two parts you get are desire and lust. That is the desire system itself, this part here. And this, the way of the rake, is something that you get a free trial of. I'm not going to review that here. I'm going to tell you a few details in the full review that I'll tell you about later, but I'm not going to talk about it here. So we're just going to show you the desire and lust. So you log in with your personal private login details for this. And this is a desire system. You get a quick intro video from David Tian here. He explains how to use the system. Then you have two parts, or two sections. So we have the desire section and we have the lust section. Desire is all about learning how and why the system works, what it does, and what it's about. Lust is about how you put that into practice. So it gives you tools and demonstrations on how to actually put it into practice. Here, if we look at one of the sections, you can see that you have a main video with a seminar. So this one's 16 minutes long. And you see here that we have comments. So the thing inside this whole thing is a membership zone when you log in with your details. And you get access to it with some forums and also comments on the videos, which David Tian and others will respond to. So you can see here Brandon's got a question and David is respond to it to explain something, one of the concepts he was a bit confused about in this video. So it's very good in terms of teaching for that. And you see here community, you have access to the forums as well, where people are talking about a whole range of different subjects. So let's go back to the more practical part. So here we can see in one of the practical videos that often he has a girl with him on the stage so that he can do a demonstration and show you exactly how it works. So this part is the practical. You can see some practical demonstrations here, and you can see he's in the middle of a practical demonstration there, and he's showing you exactly how it works with the girl. You also have some bonuses. So you have some bonus closing tactics, bonus private Q&A, and bonus lust-worthy sex. I'm going to talk to you a bit later about the closing tactics and the lust-worthy sex because they're a bit more important parts. I want to show you one more thing in here. Bonus programs. You also get access to all of these when you sign up. As you can see, there's a whole load of programs here that you get access to. So these are a variety of video and audio and ebooks and so on. And these are actually all of this is the library of the Social Man's programs that you get access to whenever you buy any of their products. So you get access to all of these as well as the main program. That's what you get when you buy the Desire system. Here's what Dating Skills Review thinks of this system. This is our review. First, we'll start with the bad. Two parts of this training don't fit very well into the overall system David gives you, the emotional contagion system or the desire system, because he filmed them before the main course. So these two parts are about maybe 30 minutes each. It's called screening and sexual closing, and you may find them a little bit confusing. It's not that they're really bad content, but they're quite different. So I don't think they're going to be helpful to you. They might confuse you a little bit. If it was me, I would just ignore these if you get the system. There's also a real delivery annoyance at the moment. Currently, when you are trying to watch the videos, you can't watch them straight away because the download speed is really slow. So what happens is you have to press play and then you have to wait for a while, go and do something, and then come back and watch it. And this is, again, I spoke to them, and this is because they need to update their system. I think the system has become a bit too popular too quickly, and they haven't been able to update their technological infrastructure to be able to deliver the video trainings quickly. There's too many people using it, basically. So that can be a little bit annoying if you want to see it in a rush. Here's the good stuff. First point is that it's an effective system to leverage your emotions with women. So use your emotions to attract them, to make them desire you. It's effective, it works. That's the important part. Then it's also practical. It's a practical approach to becoming more natural than other courses. So a lot of courses can be a bit technical and you have to consciously think about them all the time. Like, what am I doing? This course is about teaching you habits, ways of being, so you can become a natural seducer, so you become naturally seductive, and it just becomes part of your life, which is good. It also helps fix people who have become de-emotionalized or over-controlling. So some people, when they try to get better at this kind of thing, dating skills like seduction, picking up women, etc., they take a very controlling approach to this, and they try and control what they're doing all the time, every single thing. So they're thinking about it way too much. This means that the way they talk to people becomes de-emotionalized because they're thinking about it too much, and it's becoming very logical the way they're controlling everything. And this doesn't help you connect with people. In fact, it hurts you. So this helps fix with that because it gets you back in touch with your emotions and using them. Then there's really some excellent advice at the end. This is from Christian Hudson in the bonus section on sex in relationships and emotional connection. This is really some of the best stuff I've seen on sex in relationships and how to make that evolve between the two people and create a connection between you. Really good stuff. In this video review, I've gone over just the highlights of our Desire System review. Here you'll see that we have the full detailed review. We tell you who should get this, who shouldn't, and all the details of how it works. So there's a lot more detail in here that will tell you really if it's for you or not. The most important thing being right at the end here is the bottom line. The bottom line is where we tell you who it works for and who it doesn't. To get this full review with the rating and the bottom line recommendations, just click here to read the full review now. It will take you to that page and you'll get all the details. You can also leave a comment here on YouTube and I'll answer any of your questions about anything about the system. But as I said, there's a ton of details in the main review, so click here to read the full review now.